A number of people asked if you can use our silicone snapdog treat pouches with other leashes and not just our 4-1 convertible leashes. And while we did design them to be clipped onto our hands-free leashes so you can do hands-free training, you absolutely don't need to use our leash. So I have a few different leash options and I'm going to show you guys how I can clip them on differently. If you're using a regular fabric leash like this, most of them do tend to come with a D-ring at the handle, and so I would recommend clipping our O-ring onto the D-ring to attach it, and that way you can bring your treats around. Personally, I would probably just flip over the lid to use, because even if the treat pouches flip around while you're grabbing for treats, the magnet at the opening will prevent the treats from falling out. Similarly, as long as the leash is flat, you can actually clip the O-ring on, and then I would even use the lid to snap over the flat leash to keep it in place from sliding around too much. You can reach into the pouch and grab a treat while you're walking your dog. And then lastly, if you're using a rope leash, you can also clip our O-ring onto the rope as long as it's not too thick and have it attached to your leash. I also did want to clarify that the magnets are at the front of the pouch for the lid as well as the opening, and the back actually doesn't have magnets. They are snaps that have a little bit of a magnetic pull to them, but it won't keep it in place from necessarily sliding around unless you utilize the O-ring. Personally, I would still recommend using our 4-1 convertible hands-free leashes with our treat pouches, and they fit over both sizes, but you certainly don't have to.